Hello and welcome to glennzb. Did you see that little peek? TV. glennzb TV, that's what it is. For Thursday, the show that puts... Well, you see me now. glennzb. Into your virtual headset. I'm bringing New Zealand, boo, to the world. And the world, woo, to New Zealand. Now, Boris Johnson is really riled people up by comparing women in burqas to letterboxes. I don't think it's the worst racial slur that's ever happened. And some people say that he didn't go far enough. But it made me a little bit uncomfortable because I've just moved into a new house. You may have heard me talking about this before. And my letterbox is disappointing, to say the least. Actually, that's flasher. I don't live at number 86, by the way. That's way flasher than what my one is. Similar post situation, just a wooden post it's on. More like that. So not the steel post, but more like that. Not as big. So that wooden post, but yeah, still not as... It's a very disappointing letterbox, and I don't know what to do. It's the kind of thing that you go, oh, I suppose it's doing the job, but it's not what I had in mind. I had quite a nice one that was made out of bricks before. Why didn't the house... Anyway, it's just not enough reason to not buy the house because the letterbox is a bit piss poor, Anyway, I don't know. Now, I know, like, judging people by their hairstyles, but this bloke who's just won the Ohio special election, Balderson, dripping. You see the sweat on the... Can you see that? The little sweat drip on the nose and down here. So the hair's a bit lank. It's all sort of just gone... I mean, obviously I'm slightly jealous because I don't have the hair to do that. But I just really wonder what's going on with that hairstyle because he doesn't seem as hot there and he's got this little thing going on at the front and I've looked at other pictures and even here when he's holding hands with his boyfriend, I presume they're a couple. Great choice of watch. That appears to be a Samsung Gear S3 Frontier he's got on there. So I can't criticise him for that. But see, what's going on? What is this? That's not a hairstyle, is it? I don't know what's happening. In fact, there's something else that's got me... So sorry. I dropped you onto the desk. Are you still there? Are you okay? All right? Sorry about that. Got all excited. I think it's the government. They don't want me to expose the mess that is the census situation. We had the 2018 census and everybody was worried that because it was going to be done online that all these people who don't have the internet wouldn't be able to do it. And it turns out that is, in fact, what has happened. But as I said at the time, if you don't have the internet, you don't actually count anyway. And we don't want to acknowledge your existence. And basically you've decided to disappear, so you should. I think that's what's happening there. Finally, Bob Dylan. He's kicked off his Australasian sojourn. The one and only Bob Dylan. He's only 77, he seems much older. Anyway, he's never been much of a showman, it says in this article, compared to like Mick Jagger or Bruce Springsteen. But now critics are saying that the show lacked any spectacle. It was a 2-hour concert in Perth, at Perth Arena, and he said nothing. He had nothing to say to his fans throughout the... And this is no surprise. I went to see him last time he was in this part of the world, and I thought it was interesting at the time. I don't even think he introduced the members of his band, which I thought was a bit rude. You can do too much talking. I've seen Dave Dobbin, and as much as I enjoy Dave Dobbin's music, I could do with a bit less talking in between the songs. But, yeah. Sometimes I wonder if... It's a bit like Pope John Paul II. I used to think, are you actually alive? Or have they just got a Weekend at Bernie's situation going on there? Sometimes I wonder if that's the case with Bob Dylan. And when somebody doesn't talk spontaneously, you begin to wonder, are they a mannequin with a moving mouth? I'm glennzb, your own personal mannequin with a moving mouth. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. See you back here again tomorrow. Only available on the internet, so people who couldn't fill out the census, they won't be getting this. We're special, you see.